Hey everyone, Senrai Kai here. Today I'm going to be watching the 6th episode of Isekai Ojisan. So, let's jump on in and see what Isekai Ojisan's up to. 3, 2, 1, cut. Luckily you did not mess it up that time. Okay, and yeah, the Netflix stuff, you always gotta have the Netflix. Oh damn. Had a rough day. It does seem pretty low. Not as low as him, but... It's not even an orc. Seriously, this poor man. I don't think they will. Scouring pad. Is that what that is? But yeah, as always, Ojisan is suffering. It's worth more than him by a lot. Oh, the pain. Talk about adding salt to the wound. Man, could you be made to feel any more worthless? I mean, I suppose you could go on the internet, but that's a close second. And that's how we start the episode. Yeah, Marble, we got a good amount of her last episode. Definitely appreciate that. Definitely appreciate getting more Yōkai. I always appreciate that. Wish I could have a projector, like, kind of screen like that. It seems so cool. I'll never forgive the show for that fake out with the elf coming to the real world. I'm just not letting that go. Nosebleed? Yeah. Oh, okay, both of them. Wow, okay. What's up? Did I miss a panty shot or something? Because I'll be upset if I did. Okay. It did seem like an unpleasant memory. The memory erasal thing really does not seem healthy. I would still use it, but... This is definitely a tragic memory. Yeah. Oh, you poor baby. Is he being dragged? Yeah. Well, at least not dragged on the floor. I guess it could be worse. Rabbits. That one's kind of... looks like he's a boss of this place. None of the creatures seem happy to be here. Shockingly. I imagine that's probably a boring week, yeah. Oh, there's a shot from the opening in Kaido. Yeah, I remember that. I guess we get the context for that. did notice that. Is that going to be the key to our salvation? Please stop zooming in on his mouth. Botica. I guess I gotta keep ourselves sane somehow. Oh right, yeah, that's yeah. They misunderstood. It's all good. Yeah, Pokemon. I have heard of that. A ray of light is his only friend. We shall call it Wilson. I mean, most beautiful thing in that room for sure, but not a high bar. So can we just like climb through that or? Hiraido. Okay. He grabbed the ray of light. I guess you can just do that. What do I know about physics? Clearly not much. That would definitely come in handy. Also, kind of looks like one of the things he's wielding as he's walking, like dual wielding during the opening, walking towards an enemy or something. Whatnot. I mean, that would probably. Yeah, the Titans episode. Yeah, everything makes sense now. I guess. Protagonist power. Yeah, seems legit. Oh, that was a nice touch. Believe in Sega, we must. Oh, the bunny rabbits. At least I think there's a rabbit type. It's some kind of small furry creature. Do we have a companion for life now? I feel like he probably didn't. I know him well enough. Oh, damn. Oh, holy shit. That's pretty bad. Really want to avoid that. Oh, no gratitude for releasing them, I guess. That would be horrible. Yeah, how did that happen? Oh, damn. Not the best time to pass out. Real world and the video game world blending together. Okay, we're gonna fight back, it looks like. Oh. Well, that one's probably dead. So we do just kill them all, like one stroke. Not bad. Do you dare lock this man in a cell? You're safe now, don't you feel better? Oh, okay. Okay, we didn't get all of them, but we will. Just gonna limbs fly everywhere. That seems like a fine memory. Fujisaki seems a bit grossed out, though. Bit horrified. Bribe girl? That's what it sounded like you said. Fujimi, I knew I said her name wrong. Okay. You feeling stuffed there, buddy? Is that a good meal? I guess if you're starving, you can't be... Beggars can't be choosers and all that. This is probably your own fault, you know. You could have had a... You could have went down a heroin route, you just chose not to. It could be worse, I guess. That was the only downside, yeah. 6:30. I think it's 6:30. I have to exchange it into... Convert it into American time. That does seem much more interesting than, you know, him talking to himself in a jail cell for a week. Take that line out of context. Day 9. Yeah, it's not going to be too difficult. He went into so much detail on the boring stuff, though. Isekai Ojisan. Another rewind feature. Okay. So you just came by to take the delicious part. Delicious part, all right. Yeah, don't worry. He's not gonna. Unfortunately. You gotta figure it out. Kenshi-sama. Definitely better than being called work, that's for sure. Little does she know all the stress this man's gonna cause her going forward. Why would you say that? He kind of saved you. Gave you something to wear. Glitch. Nothing worse than a broken tsundere. Yeah, that's what it looked like. Oh, okay. Okay, man, that camera's a little bit lower. Yeah, just okay, it's not quite where I was expecting this to go. But you gotta make sure you're okay. Stop struggling. Yeah, definitely not wrong. This is quite the first meeting to have. maybe some emotional damage, but okay. So yeah, now I kind of get his perspective a little bit, but it's still it's basically just his own fault still. But he did make quite the first impression. I mean, the jacket's a fair trade for what you got there. Oh yeah, that was the last story from last episode. I hear a voice. Is she in the? Okay, no, they're both in the. Wow, okay, that's something to wake up to. So yeah, I'm kind of curious how we got to this point. Yeah. Okay, that was. Man, the tsundere is real with this one. Good God. Dense anime protagonist to the max. Good idea. But seriously, if he wasn't such an idiot, he would have had such a better isekai life. Well, apparently she thought you were talking to her. Oh. Well, that shattered the erotic atmosphere real quick. God damn it, this girl. Smack. Various reasons. We did talk about that, yeah. Wow, Ojisan pitches a 10. This girl is such a pain to deal with. Oh my god. Yeah, it's basically what we're saying, you know, she's now your pet. I do remember that from last episode. Imagine having Yōkai as your pet. Life goals right there. She might be annoying, but she's great. I'm Elf. Yeah, she doesn't get a name. Are you sure she's not the protagonist of this anime? I guess he can't really introduce himself as Ojisan, but... Strangers. She had a bed together. Are they really strangers? Love the stuttering Urusai. Yes, she does. That's you moron. That sounds impressive. Wolf is a great abbreviation of that fake name. One of them's just in a bed. So, do you feel like that was a day well spent, Fujimiya? Hey, I'm hungry too. You don't see me whining about it. Yeah, you better after you put it through. Do you have money? I mean, sure, it looks like you just checked, so should be fine. That's a ramen place. Has a ramen sign and also says ramen on the flappy bit. So there's no mistaking what it is. No need to brag, guys. Of course, I knew something like that was gonna happen. Freaking Ojisan. That's how we end out the episode, eating ramen together. That was semi-paid for by Ojisan. I know it's the whole gimmick of the show is, you know, the fact that all the cool isekai stuff is said in flashbacks and stories and stuff like that. But like, I would watch as a regular isekai show with those two girls, Elf and Mabel. They're both great. Okay. Well, that was the 6th episode of Isekai Ojisan. Another solid episode to be sure. Right? I mean, pretty much the entire episode was literally just sitting around the table watching Ojisan memories together. Which, a lot of the show is that, so it's fine. But I especially appreciated getting some context on that one shot in the opening. One of my favorite things about the episode, for sure. But, yeah, just the gag, if you want to call it that, of him just putting so much time and effort talking about the story of him basically just mistaken for an orc, told he's essentially worthless, locked in a cage, stays there for a very long time, mumbling to himself, speaking to light. That story he just spends days talking about. But the part where he slays this powerful dragon and saves the main heroine, like 5-second story, right? So that was something. I do enjoy Fujimiya's suffering in this episode. I mean, I always enjoy Oji-san's suffering, but we got some Fujimiya suffering as well, so it's always good to get. But yeah, he just went on the slaughtering those demonic animals. Did a pretty good job of it, I would say. I enjoyed Fujimiya just looking on in horror. But also, yeah, getting to see the first, like in detail, the first meeting between Ojisan and the elf was quite something as well, right? It went more or less how you would expect it to go, right? Initially, she's kind of, happy about being saved and whatnot, and he's pretty nice to her, gives her the coat and all that. Fairly gentlemanly to start out with, but we also, I guess, had some bugging out of her character. I guess that was a bit of an odd thing to throw in there, but she just whips out a knife like it's no big deal. But then she looks like she stabs herself, and that's kind of where it all goes downhill. Let's see. Because, yeah, it just looks so misleading. It's like she aims it pretty much right at her stomach. Then we see like a tear pop up, which, aside from, the digital lookiness of it, doesn't look too different than like a rend if you were to cut yourself, right? But from his perspective, who's not familiar at all with this world, it just looked like she stabbed herself. So he got concerned. So he lifts up the jacket, whatever he gave her, to check the wound. Maybe do some medical treatment if at all necessary. But this also had the unintended consequence of seeing her private bits, right? So that part she didn't seem too happy about, and from her perspective, she's not actually injured, right? So she is in no need of medical treatment, immediate medical treatment. So instead, she's just here being embarrassed about what he's doing, even though he's just a concerned person trying to make sure she's okay. And as a result, they kind of bit of clash in there. I did feel quite bad for her. For sure, and yeah, you can't really blame somebody for being a little bit miffed at you with all that, but we also see through the course of the show that she definitely stayed obsessed with him, right? And once we got to the next story, the continuation of the last episode story, she's in bed with him, so obviously she didn't hold too much of a grudge against him, right? But yeah, he doesn't know, he doesn't understand her feelings at all. Just thinks she's mean to him, essentially. But, she gives her classic tsundere excuses and he swallows them wholesale. Doesn't really question it, right? So, yeah, resulted in a very interesting scene with them all being in bed together. But Mabel continues to be entertained in her own way. She doesn't want to work, but she says she does. She has a ring she could sell for money, but, tells herself not to. But also, Ojisan gives a fake name, because why not? Can't get too close with these two girls, right? And then we get ramen. That was pretty much how we ended out with the episode. But yeah, I enjoyed it. So thank you for watching, and hope to see you in the next video. Until then, bye-bye.